Welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm gonna show you the tutorial how to crochet this boho style floral belt. Now move on to the pattern and let's get started. For today's project you're gonna need one ball of 100% cotton yarn. I use drop saffron in color 20, 2mm crochet hook, and scissors. So now let's move on to the pattern. So we're gonna start our belt with a magic ring. This is my method, you may have your own, and there's a lot of them on YouTube. So I recommend to find the easiest way for you to make this. And when we have our magic ring, before we close it, we're gonna chain 2 and make in a magic ring 3 double crochets. So this is 1, 2, and 3. And now when we have our first row, you can close the magic ring. So now we're gonna do second row and we're gonna make chain 2 to build up and turn our work, and make 3 increases. So in each space we're gonna make an increase with double crochets, so we need to make 2 double crochets in each space. So we're gonna have a total of 6 double crochets. So this is the first space and we're making first double crochet and the second one. Okay, so now second space, so 1, 2, and the last space, 1 and 2. Okay, and now you can see kind of a triangle, so our rows are getting wider. So the third row, of course, we need to chain 2 and turn our work. And now we're gonna make we want to have again 3 extra double crochets, but we have already 6 in a row, so we're gonna make 1 regular double crochet and 1 increase double crochet. So we're gonna make 1 double crochet in a space and 2 double crochets in the second space, and we're gonna repeat this till the end of the row. So this is the first space, so we're making 1 double crochet. Now increase, so we're making 2 double crochets in the second space. Now we're making again 1 double crochet, now 2 double crochet, so this is increase, okay, now 1 double crochet again, and now we have the last space, so this is increase, so 2 double crochet. So now we're making fourth row, and we're starting of course with chain 2 and turning our work. And now we need only 2 extra double crochets in a row, and because now we have 9 and we need 11, so to make this happen we're gonna make increases, only 2 increases, so we're gonna make it at the beginning of the row and at the end. And along this row we're making just 7 regular double crochets. So this is our first stitch of this row, so this is increase. So 1 and 2 in this first stitch. Now we're making 7 regular double crochets along the row. Okay, so we are at the end. This is our last space, and we're making increase here, so it should be 2 double crochets in one last space. Okay, so it looks more like a triangle now, as you can see. So this is our beginning of the belt, and now we're gonna start making a flower. So of course at the beginning of each row we need to make chain 2 and turn our work. So now we start our pattern with 3 double crochets. To make our 2 bottom petals of the flower, we need to make chain 2 and make double crochet in the 3rd space from our last double crochet. So we leave 2 spaces empty because we made chain 2, so this should be the same length. And now we make double crochet in 1, 2, 3, the 3rd space. Okay, so now to make it symmetrical, we need to repeat this, so we're making double chain 2 and again make double crochet in the 3rd space from our last double crochet. Okay, and we have 2 holes like this. They are 2 stitches wide, and we're ending with 2 more double crochets. Okay, so we're heading to the 2nd row of this flower, so we're making chain 2, as you can see, and turn our work. So in this row we're gonna make 2 side petals which are bigger than the bottom one. So we're making only 1 double crochet at the start of this row. Okay, and here we're starting to make our petals. So we're gonna make chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and make a single crochet. So it's not gonna be a double, it's gonna be a single crochet in this hole, and it should be quite close to this double crochet in the middle. So we made 1 single crochet to connect the chain 3 to the center of our flower. And now just in the middle, in this double crochet, we're making a 2nd single crochet, and now 3rd single crochet in this 2nd hole. So we have a total of 3 single crochets. And now we again make chain 3, so 1, 2 and 3, and now we make a double crochet at the last empty space in this row. So we skip these 2 spaces and make double crochet in the last space. So as you can see, it's symmetrical. You can just move these single crochets more closer to each other. And now you can see that we have 1 single crochet on this side and this side. And we have our bigger petals. So now we're gonna make our last row with a flower. So we chain 2 and turn our work. And we're making again 2 petals, just like at the first row of this flower. So it's gonna be 2 holes, 2 stitches wide. So we start with double crochet in this first space, but not in this hole, just above the double crochet in previous row. And now we're making 2 double crochets in the hole. So 1 and 2. Okay, and now we're making chain 2 and make double crochet in the single crochet just in the middle. So we have here 3 single crochets and we're making this double crochet in the second, so this one in the middle. So double crochet in 1 and 2. Okay, so we have our double crochet right in the middle, and now we repeat and make again chain 2, and just as you can see here, we're gonna make 2 double crochets in this second hole. So 1 and 2, and the last 1 double crochet will be here in the last space above the double crochet from the previous row. Okay, so as you can see, we have our flower right here. So the last row of this sequence with a flower, we're gonna start of course with chain 2, and we're gonna turn our work, and now we're just gonna make double crochets along this row. So it should be 11 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, and of course, as I said, we're gonna make 2 double crochets in this and this hole. So 1 and 2. Now we make 1 double crochet in the middle. So here we have it, and again 2 double crochets in the hole. So 1 and 2. Okay, and now we have last 3 double crochets. So we have our flower and all the sequence which is repeating in the pattern. So what you should do now is to measure how long is the sequence. So the from the row with your first petals to the row with only double crochets. And also measure yourself around the waist, so you know how long you need your belt to be. So for me it's 22 flowers, so I'm gonna make them now, and we're gonna meet again when you're gonna be at the end of your last flower and your last row of only double crochets, and I'm gonna show you how to make the ending in a triangle, so we're gonna make a decreases instead of increases, but I'm gonna show you this in a minute. Okay, so as you can see, we have our almost done belt. Now we have all the flowers made, and we ended on the regular only double crochet row. So what we have to do now is to end this belt with a similar triangle ending as we did at the beginning. So we're gonna start, of course, with chain 2. We're gonna turn our work, and we have now 11 stitches in a row, so we need to have now 9. So we're gonna start with a decreasing, so we go in the first space and we don't pull through the yarn yet. We again go into the second space and also pull through the yarn, and now we're making the first double crochet, and this is the decrease. So we're gonna pull this string through the first 2 loops, and now we have 3 loops on the hook, and pull through these 3 hoops now. Okay, so this is our decrease in the first stitches, in the first 2 stitches. So now we make regular double crochet. Okay, so now we have 2 spaces left, so we're gonna repeat what we did at the beginning of this row. So we're gonna yarn over, pull through the first stitch, now pull through the second stitch, and pull through this 2 loops, and now we have 3 loops, and pull through these 3 loops. So we made 2 decreases at the beginning and at the end of our row. So now we're gonna make another row, so chain 2 and turn your work, and now in this row we're gonna make 1 regular double crochet and 1 decrease. So we start with a regular 1 double crochet, and now we're gonna make decrease, so the double crochet in 2 loops. So we go through the first and the second loop, and now we pull through 2 first loops, and now again pull through 3 loops, and this is our decrease, and we're gonna repeat this. So we made our decreases, so as you can see it's not that wide anymore. We have now 6 stitches in a row, and we're gonna decrease again, so we make chain 2, turn our work, and make all the way this row only decreases, so it will be 3 decreases in this row. So this is the first decrease, so now we have 3 double crochets in a row as we started here, but to make this more pointed, we're gonna make a slip stitch. So now chain 1, turn your work, and go into the last stitch from these 3 double crochets, and make a slip stitch, so it's more pointed now. So to make it more seamless, we're not gonna cut the yarn and pull through. We're just gonna go and make a single crochets along the edge of the belt. Alright, so as you can see, we have stitch here in the hole under the double crochet, here, so between double crochets here, and another in double crochet. So you're gonna do one double crochet, one in this hole between, one double crochet. So for a row it's 2 single crochets. Alright, so now we meet the start of our single crochets. So we're gonna make a slip stitch into the first of our single crochets, and we're gonna just grab the scissors, cut it, and pull the string through. Alright, so now we're gonna go to the last part of our pattern, and we're gonna make the tassel on both sides of our belt. So of course, before making the tassels, we need to hide our yarn we have left. So grab a needle and pull through your yarn, and now you just you need to find the best way to hide it. So you should look for these stitches we have just made, these single crochets, and pull through them. And if you feel that your yarn is really secured, you can just cut off the rest of it. And now we're gonna make the same on the other side. So now we're going to make our tassel. So you should find something 10 centimeters long, because we want to have our tassel that length. So you can grab a piece of cardboard or a book or something similar. I founded my Kindle because I don't have anything in this length. So I have here around 10 centimeters in this way. So we're gonna take our yarn and just wrap it around about 10 or even 12 times. Alright, so we wrap it 12 times. Now cut the yarn, and with brand new piece of yarn, we're gonna secure it on the top with a double knot. Alright, so now we can just cut the yarn here to take our tassel off. Alright, so we have our tassel almost ready. This is our strings from the double knot. Here's our tassel. It's not even at the end, but we're gonna fix this in a minute. But now we're gonna wrap it around again, but here almost on the top of our tassel. So we again need a brand new piece of yarn, maybe a little bit longer than this one, and we're just gonna wrap it around 4 or 5 times. Alright, and we gonna now secure it with a double knot. Alright, now we can just trim our ends like this. And cut our tassel at the bottom to make it more even. Alright, so now we have our tassel, and now we're gonna make the second one, so you need to just repeat it. Alright, so now we have our 2 tassels, and we're gonna take our belt and attach them. We want them to be very close to the belt, not on any string. So we're gonna make a very tight double knot here. So you're gonna grab a needle or a hook to just pull through one of these strings of yarn through your top of the belt. So you can just go into a single crochet on the top of your belt and take a tassel and one of the strings pulled through. Yes, and here we are. And now we're just gonna make a very tight double knot. Alright, and now we're gonna hide our yarn we have left. So grab a needle and just pull it through some single crochets we have made earlier. Alright, so now we have one of our tassel ready. So now we're gonna repeat this on the other side of our belt. And here are our ready tassels. So we already finished our belt. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and I hope it was helpful. So I would be very grateful for the feedback in the comments because it's my first video on my channel, so I would really appreciate it. And for now, have a nice day and see you soon.